Huddy Sports presents a live Huddy production. Keep up to date, huddysports.co.nz.
In the world of electrical and mechanical contracting, complexity is a given. Finding a partner who can handle it all, that's where it gets simple. At NME, we spent over 30 years mastering the art of integrated solutions, from high-end electrical and mechanical engineering to comprehensive HVAC and 24/7 maintenance. We don't just fill a gap, we power the whole project. With a team of over 150 experts across New Zealand, we bring the scale of a giant and the dedication of a local partner to every site. NME Precision Reliability. Visit us at nme.co.nz. Here at Huddy Sports, we love a good game plan. And when it comes to travel, our go-to is Louise Reddy from New Zealand Travel Brokers. Whether it's a sports tour, a family break, or that bucket list trip, she'll get you there stress-free with all the best deals around. She's local, she's experienced, and she backs the game like we do, and she's a great supporter of Huddy Sports. Look up Louise Reddy at louisereddy.nztravelbrokers.co.nz or email louise@louise.reddy@newzealandtravelbrokers.co.nz. Travel smart and travel like a pro. Looking for the perfect place to park up? Welcome to Joe's Garage Wellington. Local legend based on Tory Street, where the coffee is always hot, the beer is ice cold, and the food is built to fuel your soul. From a world-class breakfast to kickstart your morning to legendary burgers and late-night entertainment with family and friends, Joe's Garage has got your back. It's honest food, great tunes, and even better company. Joe's Garage Wellington. Swing by, grab a seat, and make yourself at home, because everyone's welcome at Joe's. Joe's Garage Wellington, 56 Tory Street, Te Aro, Wellington. Blocked drains, leaky pipes, don't let plumbing problems sideline your day. Call the team, Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Laying Limited. Mike has been our sponsor since the very beginning. From quick fixes to full renovations, he's got the tools, the team, and the know-how to get the job done right. First time, every time. Local, reliable, and always on time. That's how Mike plays the game. Find Mike Pinfold at Pinfold Plumbing at extra.co.nz, 027 430 4351. Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Laying Limited. Also Google Mike Pinfold Plumbing and let the pros handle the flow. The Huddy Hui. Huddy Sports captivating sports show. The Huddy Hui covers Wellington Club Rugby as well as other sporting topics of debate. Tune in on YouTube during the rugby playing months as host Brad Hudson interviews rugby players and other sporting personalities across the Wellington region and the rest of New Zealand. Catch the Huddy Hui streaming on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and wherever good yarns are heard. The Huddy Hui live on Huddy Sports.
Hi, Gavin Murphy here
And Cassie Murphy.
from G and Hickton Funeral Directors.
Don't leave it up to someone else to tell your story. Do it now when you can enjoy being part of the conversation.
With a prepaid funeral, you can have music, readings and venue all chosen by you.
For your free funeral planning pack with everything you need to get started, go to our website at gnhickton.co.nz/pre-planning.
In the world of electrical and mechanical contracting, complexity is a given. Finding a partner who can handle it all, that's where it gets simple. At NME, we spent over 30 years mastering the art of integrated solutions, from high-end electrical and mechanical engineering to comprehensive HVAC and 24/7 maintenance. We don't just fill a gap, we power the whole project. With a team of over 150 experts across New Zealand, we bring the scale of a giant and the dedication of a local partner to every site. NME, precision engineering, proven reliability. Visit us at nme.co.nz. Blocked drains, leaky pipes, don't let plumbing problems sideline your day. Call the team, Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Laying Limited. Mike has been our sponsor since the very beginning. From quick fixes to full renovations, he's got the tools, the team and the know-how to get the job done right. First time, every time. Local, reliable and always on time. That's how Mike plays the game. Find Mike Pinfold at Pinfold Plumbing at extra.co.nz 027 430 4351. Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Laying Limited. Also Google Mike Pinfold Plumbing and let the pros handle the flow. Looking for the perfect place to park up? Welcome to Joe's Garage Wellington. Local legend based on Tory Street, where the coffee is always hot, the beer is ice cold and the food is built to fuel your soul. From a world-class breakfast to kickstart your morning to legendary burgers and late night entertainment with family and friends, Joe's Garage has got your back. It's honest food, great tunes and even better company. Joe's Garage Wellington. Swing by, grab a seat and make yourself at home, because everyone's welcome at Joe's. Joe's Garage Wellington, 56 Tory Street, Te Aro, Wellington. The Huddy Hui, Huddy Sports captivating sports show. The Huddy Hui covers Wellington Club Rugby as well as other sporting topics of debate. Tune in on YouTube during the rugby playing months as host Brad Hudson interviews rugby players and other sporting personalities across the Wellington region and the rest of New Zealand. Catch the Huddy Hui streaming on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and wherever good yarns are heard. The Huddy Hui live on Huddy Sports.
Hi, Gavin Murphy here
And Cassie Murphy.
from G and Hickton Funeral Directors.
Don't leave it up to someone else to tell your story. Do it now when you can enjoy being part of the conversation.
With a prepaid funeral, you can have music, readings and venue all chosen by you.
For your free funeral planning pack with everything you need to get started, go to our website at gnhickton.co.nz/pre-planning.
Here at Huddy Sports, we love a good game plan. And when it comes to travel, Our go-to is Louise Reddy from New Zealand Travel Brokers. Whether it's a sports tour, a family break, or that bucket list trip, she'll get you there stress-free with all the best deals around. She's local, she's experienced, and she backs the game like we do, and she's a great supporter of Huddy Sports. Look up Louise Reddy at louisereddy.nztravelbrokers.co.nz or email louise@louise.reddy@newzealandtravelbrokers.co.nz. Travel smart and travel like a pro.
Tēnā koutou katoa, no mai, haere mai, and welcome to Nairnville Park
here in round 6 of the Wellington Rugby Football Union Swindale Shield for 2026. It's turned into quite a pleasant afternoon here in the capital city. Bit of rain this morning, but it has actually turned out to be a stellar afternoon with the sun out and plenty of action here at Nairnville Park. It is first place Old Boys University taking on 6th place Upper Hutt. Upper Hutt last week narrowly bet Wellington, and Old Boys University last week had their first loss of the season, narrowly going down to Tawa at Lyndhurst Park. And Old Boys University will be looking back to get back to winning ways today. And our co-commentator Hayden Smith has just arrived. He had to go back in time. He had to play a bit of rugby this afternoon, Hayden.
Yeah, if I'm breathing heavily, it's had to play about 20 minutes of Prem Reserve rugby. It reminded me why I don't play anymore. But needs must, a front row crisis, and yeah, it's all hands on deck.
And of course, last week narrowly went down to Tawa. Tell us about those last few minutes.
Yeah, what can we say? We were definitely good enough, but just in those key moments, I think we slipped a couple of times and turned the ball over, gave penalties away in the wrong parts of the field. And the good thing is the boys were there Tuesday working on those mistakes to make ourselves better and be better again today.
Old Boys University would like to thank their sponsors for season 2026, Dynasty Sports, TBI Health, Stellar Recruitment, and Leroy's. I'll be able to come to Leroy's this evening for an hour. Do you know what the goat is today?
It'll be delicious, Brad, whatever it is. It'll be good to see you there, mate. And speaking of sponsors, Dynasty, based on the last time we were here, we were in awful conditions, and Dynasty have given us some Dynasty-branded Fighting Billy Goat beanies for yourself.
Fantastic. Oh, thank you, Hayden. That's wonderful.
And one for the cameraman as well. So.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you to you, Hayden, and Dynasty Sports. Looking forward to wearing those. It will get colder here. Our referee today is Nathan Pinder. He is mic'd up, and so we're going to give that a go today. It's a little bit static here at the moment, but any big calls we'll be able to go and have a listen. Here's Upper Hutt Rams coming on to Nairnville Park, and it's fitting that tomorrow is Mother's Day, and the players are walking out with their mothers. Looks like they've got some flowers with them too as well there, Hayden.
Yeah, nice touch. Play such an important part of the game. You know, mums, you know, the wahine in our club, but also especially the mums. You know, they do so much to make our players available for a Saturday. Yeah, it's a small touch, but hopefully it gets the point across that a lot of appreciation for the mums and what they do.
And here's the home side, Old Boys University, being led out by Geordie Bean, the captain today. And we're looking forward to seeing Old Boys University in action here at Nairnville Park. As both teams, of the formalities getting out of the way. Upper Hutt won the toss. Interesting, Hayden. Have elected to go on to the win for the first half.
Yeah, having played in that first game, it's not as strong as possibly it looks. Obviously, it slopes away down to the cricket net's end. Always tough to get out of there. It'll be interesting to see our game plan in these first 20 minutes. During the week as well, 3 of our boys named in the New Zealand Universities team. Harry Irving, Hunter Kennedy, and Geordie Bean, captain. So congratulations to those boys. They go away an internal tour this year, internally down the South Island. I think 2 games.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
No, referee Pinder just blowing his whistle, getting both teams ready to go.
Tell me about the referee. He's new to Wellington, or was he?
Yes, moved down last year to Wellington from Auckland. I think she's Canadian, is Nathan Pinder. And he works at the Supreme Court as a clerk. So, very knowledgeable referee.
All Canadians introduce themselves as Canadian. They don't want to be mistaken for American, do they? So that's the first thing.
Oh.
I'm referee Pinder and I'm Canadian.
Well, they get enough grief from South Park. So.
Yeah.
So we're about to get underway as referee Pinder gets round 6 underway here at Nairnville Park. It's gone straight down to Yeti Ty Campbell. And with that big boot of his, kicks it into touch. And Old Boys University with a line out 13 metres inside. Upper Hutt's territory. Upper Hutt is a merger of Upper Hutt, which was founded in 1920, and Rumataka in 1981, and Old Boys University, a merger of Vic Uni and Wellington College Old Boys in 1992. Secured at the front by Jonty Riley. He has been a find for Old Boys University this season. Potentially isolated as Murphy Taramai nearly got over the top of that one. And here goes the Billy Goats. About 8 out from the 22. And unfortunately, Taramai didn't come through the gate that time. Here's Jake Lawson playing under penalty advantage, brought down by his former teammate Yeti Tyre Campbell, both products of Scots College. There's Sam Walton Sexton. Manuel, that's come off an Upper Hutt player, but will come back for the penalty.
No. We're still in.
Offside?
Offside is the call.
Offside.
So an opportunity here for Old Boys University. Manuel will be lining up a shot at goal here. And during the match, we'll also be bringing you other scores from around the grounds and Swindale Shield action today. All-important fixture as the top 6 teams in this competition, points-wise, are very close, Hayden.
Yeah, our loss last week to Towers sort of pulled us back into the pack, hasn't it? And if we'd won that, we would have had some clear air between us and second place. But it's been a tough couple of weeks. We've played Petone into Hutt, Old Boys into Tawa, now into Upper Hutt. I think 4 of probably the 5 top teams, and it's just starting to take a toll on the depth in the club.
So here's the penalty shot at goal. And a straight through the middle. So the home side on the board early. 3 points to 0. And Manuel, that's 129 points. Oh, 30. No, that's actually 39 points for the season for him. It's 2 penalties and 16 conversions. Here's Liam Slight with the ball in hand, playing first 5 today. Second year at the Rams, product of St. Pat's Silverstream. Pretty much 85% of this Upper Hutt Rams team are all Silverstream Old Boys. Here's Walton Sexton now. Back out to Riley. Riley met up in a strong tackle as they're 5 outside the 22 now. As Sexton looks to line up a potential box kick here. High up in the air. Underneath it is Slight. Into the tackle of Cody Quinn.
Oh, that's good. Ooh.
And he got the turnover. Referee Pinder is allowed to play to continue. And watch out, here's Hunter Kennedy. The Pew Pew Express passes it out. Out to Hosking. Old Boys University looking to play a very fast-paced game. Here's Geordie Bean. Still going.
Good carry.
Good work there by Geordie Bean. Up playing for the penalty, and they've got it, and it is their captain, Murphy Taramai, getting over the top. Bean there, sort of pleading his case with referee Pinder. And here's Yeti Tyre Campbell now. Hasn't found touch.
Kicks the ball really high, doesn't he?
So, Lawson now. Oh, this is excellent play here from Old Boys University. Callum Coburg in 13. Finding the gap that time. Kennedy, that is drifted forward. And so, we'll come back for a scrum. Could see the vision there that time, Hayden, but unfortunately the pass didn't go to plan.
Yeah, you can't blame it. It's youthful exuberance, isn't it? He's fresh out of Palmy boys, good school, good city, Palmerston North. I've never met a bad person from Palmerston North, and he carries on that tradition.
Well, Palmerston North boys, which is Hunter's school, old school, last year. They've beaten Silverstream in their traditional today, 31-14. Wellington College went down narrowly to Hamilton.
There's some crazy scores coming out of that first 15, isn't it?
Yeah.
Team's good and one week and bad the next.
Well, last week I was up at Massey University in Palmerston North for Silverstream and Napier just absolutely demolished Silverstream.
Napier men's.
Yeah. Here's McCashin at the back. Oh, Quinn.
Oh.
Being a little bit cheeky there that time. And slipped up is the call. So Campbell now, this time flatter kick. And that is a metre inside the 22. Western side here at Nairnville Park. Good crowd here again today. Nearly as big as that crowd here 3 weeks ago in the rain.
Yeah, a lot better conditions today. The surface has actually held up really well. Credit to the Wellington City Council, the work they've done on the surface.
Yeah, knowing over the past few years what Nairnville Park has been like, back in my refereeing days, sometimes you had to pretty much have extremely long spikes to play on this ground. Good charge here by Yeti Ty Campbell. McCashin out to Murphy Taramai. They're playing under advantage. As McCashin pass out that time to Fido. Will come back for the penalty. Looks like it was for a tip tackle by the action of referee Pindit. An opportunity here for Upper Hutt. And they're going to turn down the opportunity for a shot at goal. So, interesting choice.
Yeah, it looked like Falau. It was a bit of a tip tackle there from Falau Finau. The world's nicest man, but you wouldn't want to run into him.
Well, unfortunately, Campbell has not found touch. It's going over the touch and goal line. So, it's going to be a scrum here. Old Boys University. There's a cardinal sins in rugby, aren't they?
Yeah, as a tight forward. I can say that because I played 25 minutes earlier. But as a tight forward, they're the ones that really wind you up, like you've put on all the hard work to get the penalty to see it kicked dead.
Well, last year, these two played out at Maidstone Park. High-scoring game, 46-25.
Yeah, they were a lot better that day. This scrum's under a bit of pressure.
Oh, unlucky that time. But weren't keeping straight was the call from the referee against Upper Hutt and Sino Sarnelli.
Worth keeping an eye on the front row. 2 weeks ago against Hutt Old Boys Marist, Gareth Ward-Allen ruptured his Achilles, and then Lawrence Jarrell Lim did it, the same injury 3 minutes later.
Yeah.
So we've definitely got a development looking front row, Jeremy Borhill and Ethan Pulu.
Well, that hasn't found touch either. No one can find touch here this afternoon. Here's Todd Svensson. Brought down on halfway. And got quickly here by Kate McCashin. Up to the 10-metre mark. Brought down by Cody Quinn. Svensson. Out to Murphy Taramai. Ever-experienced professional player. And for Wellington, the Blues, the Hurricanes, North Harbour. New Zealand Sevens 2 test for Samoa. A penalty against Old Boys University for offside. A high penalty count in this game so far.
Yeah. They're going to kick for the corner again. They are. Going to make sure of it this time. Oh.
Well, he tried to keep it in, but that time they've got the line out this time on the 5x5. Southern end of Nairnville Park. What was the score in your game you played in?
Well, Upper Hutt were definitely the better team and won comfortably. But I think we scored last, so I don't have the last try wins. Rule stands in Premier 2 rugby still. But, yeah.
Yeah, they put the drive on. It's in the hands of Sarnelli. At the back, it's gone. Is it held up over the line?
Done really well there. Jake Lawson has done so well there. For a small man, he has just thrown himself into a really dark area, and well done, Jake.
Wow, he's done extremely well. That is incredible with the charging force of Latu Tupo.
He's so brave, Jake. He plays, I think he thinks he's 120 kgs.
Oh, bit of a juggle that time there by Hunt. And he's kept possession. And Upper Hutt still inside the 22 now. Here's Penny To'o. Playing under advantage again. There's Yeti Tai Campbell, one hand. Tries the lunge towards the line. 2 metres short now. McCashin back out to Tupou. And Old Boys University under pressure here early in this match. Here's Campbell again. Wrestling. Nearly there. And McCashin. High pass. Out to Jade Lungy. Referee Pinder allowing this to continue on. Netman. There's a high pass to him as they lunge towards the line. Taramai is short. They go again. Desperate defence here by the Billy Goats. As Upper Hutt pounce. Still can't penetrate this wall. They try to push it forward. The try's been awarded. As we have a look at the replay. I think it is Murphy Taramai. Yes, it is. I think it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So the first try of the match, courtesy of Murphy Taramai and Upper Hutt. 5-3 with the conversion to come.
Some worrying signs there. Scrum seems under a bit of pressure. And those strong ball carriers of Upper Hutt seem to have some dominance into those collisions. So definitely some stuff to work on there for our boys.
Apology to our sponsor, NME. We just, for some reason why the logo didn't show. Conversion successful. And so it is 7 points to 3 here at Nairnville Park. 12.5 minutes gone. And some other scores around the grounds. 10-0 Hutt against Tawa. 5-0 Wainui ahead of Oriental Rongotai. Parramatta Plimerton 7. Pōneke 0. Those are the scores that we have at present. Upper Hutt kicked this into touch and a line out 15 metres inside Upper Hutt territory for Old Boys University. Geordie Bean, the line up this. Line out throw works at Sport New Zealand during the week. Secured at the front of safe pair of hands of Jonty Riley. Big charge this time. As Harry Irving, former New Zealand under-20 into the action. Bolton Sexton out to Lawson. Here's Hunter Kennedy. They swarm around him quickly. Any space he can get through. Oh, solid tackle on Jack Riley. I believe he's just come back from Ireland, hasn't he, Hayden?
He has. Came back with a bit of a shoulder injury. Referee Pinder's blown his whistle again for another offside.
Yeah.
Again, yeah.
Offside again. So a bit of a trend in the game for both teams.
Yeah, Jack Riley back from Ireland. Been back a couple of weeks. Was carrying a shoulder concern, so he's back, and gee, it's good to have him back. He's plays well above his weight. He's so committed and so aggressive in everything he does. I really like the cut of his jib.
Well, Manuel this time not going for the shot at goal, going to the corner. 6 metres away from the eastern try line. Geordie Bean. Imagine they'll go back to Jonty Riley, former head boy of John McGlashan College down in Dunedin. Well, they've gone to the other option. Harry Irving this time. Taramai, did he slow that down? No, the arm's not out. So Upper Hutt causing disruption to this charge. Old Boys University look to try and get it over. Hasn't been ruled held up. And Walton Sexton reaching in like a forensic scientist to get that one onto the line. And it's try time for Old Boys University.
Falau Finau, they are very hard to stop, especially 2 metres out. It gets so low, it's hard to stop.
Well, he's done extremely well there. Formerly played for Tawa.
Yes, he did. Played for Heartland Rugby last season for WRFU Bush.
Oh, wow.
Was the WRFU Bush Heartland Player of the Season. And he was destructive in Heartland last year. He was just, so good.
Well, he was, I remember that 2021 Jubilee Cup final against Hutt. Oh, no, against Marist St. Pat's. Marist went in the favourites, but Tawa that day destroyed Marist St. Pat's, and he was one of those players as well that day that was in dynamic form. So good to see him back in Wellington rugby.
Yeah, spent a couple of years in Melbourne. I think he was in the Rebels setup. And obviously with the Rebels self-destructing, and his family still here. Mum and Dad still live out in Tawa, so he's doing the right thing and looking after his parents. Very important to him.
Conversion unsuccessful. The score now is 8-7. Old Boys University back in the lead.
And that wind's dropped right down, hasn't it?
It has.
It's actually a really nice day in Kandala.
Absolutely beautiful day here in the middle of May.
Must be 24, 25 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The restart. Irving, well, that time Yeti Tyre Campbell nearly got it, but it's gone backwards in favour of Old Boys University. Here's Riley now. A boot tussle between the Upper Hutt and Old Boys University player. Just in the background, here's Manuel. Fast play here for the Billy Goats. Into the action now, Lawson. Been a bit of a find on that first 5 jersey this season.
He has. He's been really good.
Here's Jack Riley now. Another one that's had Heartland experience, played for Horowhenua Kapiti.
He did.
There's the kick down the field. It's gone over the top of Josh Love. Playing fullback today, mainly plays on the wing. And he will kick this into touch.
Yeah, carried back too.
Taken back because you.
Oh, take it quickly. Pinder allows it to play.
Offside.
Well, offside again. Referee Mike is working in patches, so we can pick up some things from referee Nathan Pinder. Now it's Upper Hutt under pressure. Lawson brings it down 4 way from the line now. Now picking going again. Here's Bean. He'll be wanting to score a try here. Sexton now. Back out to Lawson. Get past Kennedy. But we'll come back for the penalty from the error there.
Oh, Jake. Ooh.
Side number 15.
That time it was Josh Love that was offside. And go the old-fashioned tap and go. Here's Bean crashing forward. Metre short of the line. Sexton now. Back out to Harry Irving. Supported by Jack Riley. 2 metres short now. Sexton now. Finds Manuel. Supported by Kennedy. Good pass out to Coburg. Didn't go to plan. So it'll be a scrum here for Upper Hutt. That's 6 metres outside their own try line, eastern side. See what they're trying to do, the backs just didn't connect that time there, hey?
Yeah, disappointing. So much pressure building on Upper Hutt. They were giving away penalties. It's a bit of a pressure release valve, isn't it? Just going off and Upper Hutt can clear here. Yeah.
Well, the front row's just taking their time to come together. Big scrum here for Upper Hutt. Beaten by McCashin. Oh, All Boys University doing a bit of a push there. Push the back, Yeti Kai Campbell with a breakout. And Campbell brought down by Kennedy. Was that pass forward? Play on is the call. But it's been lost forward here by Hunt. And referee Pinder will play the scrum. But that must have been
Gee,
either
this
line ball or forward.
would have been right in front of our cameraman too.
Well, actually, they're playing on, but no, referee Pinder has said there was no option there. No drama here at Nairnville Park. 8-7 the score, 20 minutes gone. Round 6 of the Swindale Shield. Let's have some score updates from around the grounds. It is 18-7 Hutt ahead of Tawa. Marist 3, Wellington 3. Petone 5, Norths 0. 5-0, Wainui ahead of Ori's 7-0. Parramatta Plympton ahead of Porniki. And this Wednesday is the catch-up game between Parramatta Plympton and Avalon. That was postponed due to that bad weather 3 weeks ago. Here's Josh Love. Crashing forward. All exposed. No, penalty has been called. Sarnelli thinks he can continue play, but he was well and truly in front of the mark. And we'll come back to halfway. High penalty count in this game so far. Campbell kicks towards the northern touchline and line out about 8 metres away from the 22. Josh Mellon, who's mainly one of the flankers for Upper Hutt, is playing on the wing today. Talking to their coach before the game, Matt Lee, they said they just got too many flankers. Got to play them. So here we go. Campbell, aggressive charge. Centrefield on the 22. Now it's Old Boys University under pressure. Good charge again here by Jade Lange. Now they go out here to short side. Opportunity here for Hunt. Has he got it over? He has. And into the corner. Upper Hutt get their second try.
Looked really easy, didn't it?
Yeah.
A couple of strong carries and maybe you looked, yeah, there was an overlap outside. It looked really easy.
And Kennedy was up quite high as well too, so opportunity there for Upper Hutt to get back into the lead. 12-8 with the conversion to come. It'll be Liam Slight to line up this conversion. Right on the touchline. Southern end was the Colts captain last year, was Liam Slight. They won the Colts division. Head on the Huddy Hui 2 years ago, episode 119. Here's Slight. Well, that conversion is a beauty. And it's 14-8. Upper Hutt ahead of the home side, Old Boys University. And no wind to speak of.
Now the wind's really died down and perfect conditions. As I said earlier, the field's in a really good condition.
Yeah.
Should suit a ruck and run style of footy that OBU try and play.
Now the restart. Oh, a slip that time by Tavis Polglaze. Upper Hutt bet 8 outside their own 22. And McCashin nearly takes out referee Pinder. And another penalty. Clear, not releasing apparently, so... Oh, it's a penalty fest here at Nairnville Park in this first half.
Looks like something that referees are looking at. You know, when there's someone from the opposition in that ruck area,
Yeah.
you might have all the rights to the ball, but because that guy's lying there, as Falau was in that case, it's they want to penalise the defending teams.
So at the front, taken by Polglaze. And now they're out to the backs. McCashin, Slight, and Svensson. Knocked back by Callum Coburg. And another penalty. This time for hands in the ruck. He seems to be targeting Ethan Pooley, by the sounds of it.
Yeah. Todd Svensson must be the most consistent club rugby player in Wellington. He has been, he's been a good player for 6-7 years.
Yeah, that's right. Todd Svensson. Well, that hasn't found touch.
Again.
No. Kennedy bangs this downtown. Back down towards Josh Love, who decides to have a run. And Love wrapped round by Jack Riley. Oh, good passage of play here. And here goes Sino Sarnelli. But he loses the ball as he's going down the ground. And so Jake Lawson now. Well, that's an error there by Old Boys University, but we'll come back for the scrum. And this will be a scrum just inside the 22. And speaking about Todd Svensson before, debuted for Upper Hutt back in 2018.
2018, yeah.
2018. Had one season at Hutt Old Boys Marist in 2020. Played 13 games there.
I think him and his 7 brothers went to Hutt Old Boys, didn't they? They all played.
Yeah.
Well, maybe no exaggerating. I think there's definitely 3 Svensson
There's definitely 3 Svensson brothers, yep.
They went to Hutt Old Boys for a year and have gone back to the pull of Upper Hutt too strong.
Yeah.
The Raminator Lager on, or the Raminator.
That's right, yeah. They had the Raminator at the old club room, so.
Our boys used to get too excited about the Raminator in the club rooms at the end of the game.
A big push here by Upper Hutt, but Sexton gets it out in time. Well, Lawson let that go past him, and it's had to be tidied up here by Coburg. He's kicked this into touch, and it's a line out about 20 metres inside Old Boys University territory here for Upper Hutt. So, Upper Hutt, Latu Tupo, the hooker, product of Wesley College. They play in the Central North Island competition. Free kick, not straight as the call. So Old Boys University have the free kick. 14 points to 8 here at Nairnville Park. 27 minutes gone. As Lawson picks up the high Gary Owen. Josh Love, cousin of Reuben Love, comfortable under the high ball. Here's McCashin again. Oh, that is a knock-on, I think, both ways. First by Old Boys University. And it'll be an Upper Hutt scrum. Well, some people weren't happy about that goal.
He's getting a lot of advice down there, isn't he?
He certainly is.
Just looking down at OBU's bench there, non-players today: Gareth Ward-Allen, Lawrence Jarrell Lim, Zach Penne, Josh Morgan Ranui. There's some talent down there on that bench not playing today.
Oh, exactly right. And of course,
Finn O'Sullivan as well.
Finn O'Sullivan, he reckons he'll be back for the Paniki game, he reckons.
He's an optimist, Finn.
Optimist, yeah.
He's
His shoulder reconstructed over the summer. So, yeah.
Yeah, he needs strong shoulders the way he plays. You know, like he's into everything. So
now after that reset scrum, coming back together. Billy Goat scrum's actually done pretty well today.
Better, yeah.
Despite those injuries, talking to John Swolger before the game, he sees it as a good challenge to test some guys in the front row. Here's Slight. Back out to Campbell. He's been brought down again by Jake Lawson. And McCashin taking it into contact. Free away from halfway. Here's Taramai. Well, they have to release the ball, said referee Pinder. Benson at acting halfback.
Oh, it's a good tackle.
Excellent tackle.
Ethan Pulu.
Yeah, Ethan Pulu there. And the kick down. Trying to get Hunter Kennedy off guard. That comfortable as like as the Pew Pew Express. And look at him go. Sliding through. And it takes the experience of Murphy Taramai to bring down the young snapper, but unfortunately it's going to be ruled one of those seatbelt tackles as play on continues, knocked on. And we'll come back for the high tackle. So 8 points to 14, Upper Hutt ahead in this match with 10 minutes to go in the first half. Hunter Kennedy, his grandparents, they often travel down to watch him, but they'll be watching this game back in Pew Pew today.
Where is Pew Pew?
In the King Country, yeah, just yeah, not too far away from the home of Colin Meads.
I'd say there's probably nothing about Hunter Kennedy's game that you could compare to Colin Meads, is there?
Oh no. They have a very good FA there, and I just can't remember the name of it. Here's Irving. Brought into contact. And Sexton now. Back out to Lawson. Here's Kennedy again. Ends off Taramai. He's brought down on the 15-metre mark on the 22-metre line. Oh, good tackle that time there by Fido. And Old Boys University experiencing some tackles now by Upper Hutt. And Lawson straightens, got Svensson around him. They're building here, Old Boys University. Manuel fends off Slight. And they're into the 22. Here's Bean. Ooh, that pass didn't go to plan. And it's been kicked out by Mellon. And it will be a line out here for Old Boys University, the southern end of Nairnville Park.
That passage of play really sums up the first half, doesn't it? It's
It does,
scrappy,
yeah. Yep.
penalty-based. Both sides will want to get better in the second half. There's been a lot of errors and turnovers in this first half.
Not a lot of shape to the game. Misjudged kicks. Oh, that time though, Riley couldn't latch onto that one. And so Tupou offloads to McCashin. And McCashin brought down on halfway. Old Boys University back on defence again. Here goes Penny To'o. Very fast around the breakdown at Upper Hutt, clearing the ball. Oh, jeez, that's a big run there by Jade Lungy. And McCashin, the halfback, is sort of playing as another loose forward. Knock-on advantage being played against Old Boys University. Here's Slight. About 15 away from the 22 now. Mr. Cashin back to Love, lined up by Coburg.
That's Coburg. Gets Callum Coburg. That's a great shot. Is referee Pinder got him for offside?
He's got him for offside.
Oh, I think that's just line speed.
Well, and going to have time off here as Love went down. Just a bit of push and shove there going on, but...
Oh, I think Callum's been hard done by here. That's really good line speed and really aggressive defence.
Well, it's got to be a yellow card.
Gee whiz.
Well, it's been ruled a yellow card. And so Old Boys University are down 14 for the rest of the half.
Did we hear what the penalty was for? Was it for...
For a high tackle.
That's not a
Yeah.
high tackle. I'm sorry, but he's got that one wrong.
So...
Brian Waddle on the sideline. The game's gone.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's wearing a green and white jersey.
Well, still have time off here as Josh Love is being attended to. While we wait for that, we'll acknowledge the sponsors for Old Boys University this year: Dynasty Sports, TBI Health, Stellar Recruitment, and Leroy's, the new home of Old Boys University.
Big night back at Leroy's tonight. You'll enjoy yourself down there, Brad. There's all the teams back. The women's team, the Wahine Tower. I'm just trying to get trying to get a score on their game. They played Paraplum today. They had their first win last week. They beat the Axe-Woman.
Oh, wow.
80 points to 20 in a running rugby spectacle. At the first win back in the grade.
Yeah.
First win for maybe 5 years for a women's team from OBU. Really positive. Those Wahine are really buying into the club culture. They're a big part of the Leroy's aftermatch. Train hard Monday, Wednesday. Play hard on a Saturday and have some fun on Saturday after the game, which is a real university ethos.
Well, time back on, and Josh Love is back on his feet. And it'll be a line out inside the 22 for Upper Hutt. So Tupou to line this one up. And it's another free kick for Not Straight.
About 7 people have yelled out not straight there, including 2 from Upper Hutt. You know, it's just so frustrating. Everyone wants to talk to the referee.
So, kick downtown, back here to Josh Love.
He's gone all right at 15 for a winger.
Yep. Previously, alongside his twin brother Isaac, they used to play for the Eastbourne under-85 team.
Best thing out of Eastbourne since Greg Halford.
Yes. Here's the run here by Josh Mellon. Brought down by Hosking. Taramai.
Jack Riley's just reeled away in pain there and holding his shoulder.
Yeah. That fatigue of playing overseas is catching up.
That's not a good sign. He's one of those guys, when he goes down, you know he's hurt.
Svensson. Back out to Taramai. Building up again. Old Boys University on defence, down 14. And it's been knocked on by Upper Hutt. And Old Boys University kicked us downtown. No one home here for Upper Hutt. And there's a race on. Mellon, he's got Kennedy behind him. And Mellon, he's done well.
Oh, he's done really well there to buy his team some time. He's the converted flanker into a winger, is he? He's done really, really well there.
Yeah,
and we've turned over.
Laser game about 2 rounds ago. Here's Kennedy now. Kennedy 10 away. Offloads it to Irving. And Sexton now. They want to try. Close out half-time. And their guy that loves scoring tries is Jonty Riley.
Just short, Jonty Riley.
Narrowly short of the chalk. Loose pass. And tidied up there by Penny Tor, but it's a penalty. And it's for offside again. Old Boys University tap and decide to run. Bean smashes into Murphy Taramai. Sexton back out to Riley. Well, the Upper Hutt Colts beat OBU today, 38-24. That's a score that's just come in. Here's Jack Riley's back on his feet. Bean, change of direction. And Jonty Riley, aggressive in the action. Here's Kennedy, gets around Campbell, offloads it to Lawson. Lawson back to Sexton. And Bean straightens. Still 5 away from the line. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Even Pulley has been pushed back, about 8 away. Irving takes into contact. Sexton, change of direction. Just a bit of a confusion going on here for Old Boys University. Just need to a bit of shake back. Back out to Manuel. He kicks it through. And there's a race on again towards the line. It's been lost! But it's been taken back, and it's going to be a 5-metre scrum for Old Boys University. But we're going to have time off. I think it's actually... I think that might be OBU. They reckon they might have scored a try here.
Definitely carried back.
Definitely carried back,
Whether he's
yeah.
kept control and someone's got a hand on it.
Be a penalty to red. After the charge down, it hit a green player on the head, and then the player in front was in front, so they're offside. So it's going to be, no. It's going to be offside because then he kept going. He kept going, okay? So we're here,
Well,
offside.
unfortunately, we thought it was going to be 5 metre scrum, but referee Pinder and assistant referee Jack Cotterill.
Is there such a thing as accidental offside still, or is it?
Yeah, that's still there.
It's
Yep.
still a rule.
Yep, still a rule. Well, and Josh Love, he's been replaced. So jersey 22.
I'm going to stop complimenting players because everyone I compliment goes down injured.
Kemera Tukukino comes on for Upper Hutt. It's a bit of a loss for them. Josh Love going off. Line out here on the 22. Tupou. Secured that time there by Blaine Natman. A loose pass. Here's Cody Quinn. Picking up this loose ball, and that's been knocked on by Manuel, and that sort of really sums up the first half. But play on is the call.
He's missed a knock on there by OBU,
Yeah,
but let's play.
let's play. And they've got an advantage to play with as well. Here's Cody Quinn.
Good carry, Cody.
Coming into the game now is Cody Quinn. And Sexton. Back out to Irving.
Big moment here just before halftime.
And Quinn nearly had his hand on the pill, decided to let Sexton take control. Here's Lawson. Well, he runs into two players that are double the size of him.
I don't think he thinks it like that. I
No.
think he sees them as his peers. You know,
Yeah.
he sees them as 120 kgs and from the Pacific Islands. He's so brave.
So, kick to touch. 7 end on the 5x5. Inside the final minute now of the first half.
Big moment that could have taken 3,
Mm.
gone in 3 down, but have kicked to the corner. Big moment of the game.
Well, we're just waiting for the ball. It's arrived now. There's Geordie Bean. Lines up his target. Oh, it's been lost by Riley. It's inside the in goal. Grounded by Tupou. But it's been carried back. But it's going to be half-time. And so half-time here at Nairnville Park. And it is Upper Hutt ahead 14 points to 8. And what is best described as a very scrappy first half by both sides.
Yeah, who's going to make those adjustments quickest in that second half, I think, was going to win the game. That wind is not completely disappeared, but it'll definitely be favouring Upper Hutt in that second half. OBU with a lot of work to do. I'd say both sides have a lot of work to do in terms of repairing a few things that have gone wrong on either side. A lot of unforced errors, a lot of scrappy rugby. But let's see who comes out of the halftime oranges and makes those adjustments quickest.
Well, we'll be back in a few minutes, folks, for the second half. And look forward to seeing who'll come out in top in this fixture. Welcome back, folks. It is halftime coming to an end here, and Old Boys University trailing Upper Hutt 14 points to 8. And hopefully we'll see some better footy in the second half.
Yeah, John Schwalger looked like he was giving that forward pack an absolute serve at halftime, so I expect to see some changes.
Well, we are just waiting for the ball. There should be plenty of rugby balls around, surely. Well, while we wait for the ball, we've got some scores from half-time. 27-19, Hutt over Tawa. 17-3, Marist ahead of Wellington. 17-7, Petone ahead of Norths. And 12-0, Wainui ahead of Warrington Rongotai. And 21-8, Parramatta Plymerton ahead of Pornick. And here's a big break out here by Falau here. Unfortunately, it's been knocked on. And so that's a bit more promising running flair from Old Boys University start of the second half.
I see over you've made a change in that front row. Ethan Pulu off. Campbell Morehouse making his premier debut. Campbell, I'll probably get this wrong, is 30, let's say he's 32.
Oh, wow.
And has been a stalwart of our Prem Reserves team for the last 5 years. Works really hard at his trade, and it's good to see him get an opportunity.
All right, debut for him today. Just got our mics in a bit of a knot, so tidy that up. Another reset scrum. Well, it'll be interesting this second half as Upper Hutt, the first half played into the win, so we'll see what happens here.
Mitchell Shields on for Cody Quinn as well.
Yep. Good to interview Mitchell Shields 2 weeks ago.
How did that go? Well, any insights into the kid?
Yeah, there's a few there. Bit of a softball background as well. Bit of a softballer, and of course, family connection to Brad Shields.
Yes.
So, thought about playing for Petone, but he was in the city, and in Old Boys University seemed a bit better for him. But no, very good insight. Up and coming flanker in the Wellington system. And penalty here for Upper Hutt. Hands off the ground, so therefore Campbell will kick to touch.
Yeah, everything I hear about Mitchell Shields through academies and different things, all positive.
Yeah.
Good work ethic. He's been a real addition to the club. He didn't play at all last year. He was around.
Injured, wasn't he?
Wrist and arm issues. Great to have him on board this year.
Well, they go to the back, and it's been stolen by Harry Irving. So Upper Hutt, their line out has been shaky this afternoon. And unfortunately, it's a shank of a kick there by Sexton. And it's going to be a substitute, Callum Coburg coming back on. So that's the sin bin period finished. And so Old Boys University back to a full 15. And they'll be quite pleased they didn't concede any points at that time. Old Glaze gets it at the line out. And Upper Hutt look to drive into the 22.
Harry Irving's come straight through. Oh, I thought he'd come straight through the middle there, but referee Pinder's got him for, well, they call it swimming.
Yeah, and they're under the advantage now. Into the 22, McCashin. As they look to grind forward more. Here's McCashin again. Back out to Knapman. It's fourth game today for the Rams. Campbell wrapped up by both the Rileys. And we'll come back for the penalty, and Campbell will look to kick to touch again. But the kicking tee's come out.
Normally a side that It's normally a sign that coaching and management want to take the points, isn't it? When someone just randomly runs on the field with a kicking tee.
And so Liam Slight to line up the shot at goal. The one conversion to his name today. Well, it looks like we've got the sun out here this afternoon, but that temperature, particularly just before half time, has drastically dropped. And that's over for Slight, so 17 points to 8. Upper Hutt extend their lead over Old Boys University. Still a long way to go in this game.
I think Upper Hutt will be happy with the last sort of 10 minutes, the last 5 of the first half and the first 5. They held OBU out, score first in the second half to put some scoreboard pressure on.
So Taramai gets it from the restart. Pressures in to Bilal Fayette. And Slight puts up a high Gary Owen. Underneath it is Sexton. And he passes it. Out to Hosking. Brought down 5 metres away from the Northern touchline. Bean. They've got an advantage out here for offside. And now they wrestle forward. Short side now, Kennedy. Back out to Shields. That's been knocked on, but will come back for the penalty. And offside. Any offside penalties in this game?
Yeah, it's either offside or a knock on or really stop-start game.
So Manuel will line this up towards the Northern touchline. And is that found touch? It just
found touch,
has.
yeah.
Josh Mellon tried to keep it in.
I'm not sure this touchy's name down this side, DAR.
Oh, Simon Mellon.
Simon?
Yeah.
He refereed the Premier Reserve game. Really good.
Mm.
He was really, sometimes it's hit and miss down at that Premier Reserve level, but he was a very good referee.
They are short of numbers, referees, so if you're willing to, give 0800 referee a call. And unfortunately, that's a knock-on again for Old Boys University. Unfortunately, that was Mitch Shields that time.
It's just got that feeling nothing's going our way, sort of.
Yeah.
Harder you try, the worse it gets.
So another scrum, but this time inside the 22. Upper Hutt's territory. Just to see how this Upper Hutt team progresses in the rest of this match.
Got some strength on their bench as well.
They do, yes. Yep. Jack Wright, who's played a number of times over the years for Upper Hutt. Got a good sevens player as well. Penny Taupo used to play for Parramatta Plymerton.
Yes.
Swade Brightwell, that played for Tawa a few years ago. So here's Tukino kicking this into touch, and nearly takes out OBU's number one fan there, the dog. Got the old dog jacket on.
Last year's Premier Manager Dave Calvert, his wife, sewed a number of those jerseys for different dogs.
Oh, wow.
The greyhound on the side, on that far side as well, doesn't have one. He probably needs one. Those greyhounds really feel the cold.
Oh, they do.
My 2 Labradors at home have got them.
Yeah. So here's Bean. Finds Riley. And they charge forward again. Manuel. Now up pleading for a penalty, but play on is the call. Here's Kennedy now. Oh, unfortunately gone too high that time. Upper Hutt. So there'll be a sternum tackle. Penalty if needed. It's chipped inside, 22. Bounce back. We'll come back for the penalty.
Sternum tackle.
Sternum tackle, the call by referee Pinder.
I suppose we can complain about the amount of penalties, but he's refereeing the game, isn't he?
Yep.
He's giving penalties where the penalties are due. So
Well, and that's the rules at this level.
it is.
Rugby.
Yep.
So, well, that's a very good kick that time by Manuel. They'll be on the 5x5. Western side of Nairnville Park. Considering I arrived here today, very overcast. I was hoping the rain wouldn't come back, but it's turned into a beautiful afternoon.
Lovely day in Kandala.
Wow, secured by Riley. They try to put the charge down, but Taramai's disrupted the flow. And here's Old Boys University now! Absolutely cleaned up there was Coburg. Svensson and Campbell combining there. Here's Mellon. He runs it out. Give is outside the 22. The counter-ruck comes through.
Counter-ruck.
And they get the penalty as well. Excellent work by Old Boys University. And McCashin caught that time. So they'll look to kick to the line again. So 10 minutes gone in the second half. Some score updates around the grounds. 27-19, Hutt over Tawa. That's a replay of the Jubilee Cup final from last year. 20 points to Fremantle, St. Pat's ahead of Wellington. 29-14, Petone ahead of Norths. 12-0, Wainui ahead of Oriental Rongotai. That score hasn't moved for a while. And 21 points to 13, Parramatta Plymerton ahead of Horneke. So, messy play. Here's Manuel. Looks to tidy up. Slow coming here for Sexton. And Jack Riley. Concerns about his shoulder in the first half. He's still out there. Here's Valle. A charge again here by Irving. The arm's out. A penalty against Upper Hutt. High up with the ball. The ball's available. And Sexton. Manuel cuts through. Nearly finds a gap. Sexton again. Charge forward. Back out to Lawson. Lawson.
He's
Drive
not the right guy.
Yeah.
Not the right guy to be running one up.
No, exactly.
Oh,
Irving! Harry Irving! He's over! And Old Boys University are back in this game.
I was just about to say Harry Irving deserves something from today. He's been probably OBU's best in that forward pack. And he looked up. He's surprised by the space he had. Carries over. Had a good chat with his old man at halftime. Lovely guy. Referees. Talking to referees.
Yep. Old Watson. Yeah.
Very proud of his son. Very, very proud of everything he does. And great to see him on the sideline. Goes to Otago. Signed with Otago this year.
Is he?
He has.
Oh, wow.
So I think with NZUs, he'll only have a couple of games left for OBU. It'll be a big loss for us.
Yeah.
He's been, a big part of our club for the last three years. I think he's been here.
Well, big loss for sure. Up-and-coming player as well, too. So here's Manuel to line up the conversion attempt. And that is straight through.
Game on.
15-17. That was a try that was desperately needed by Old Boys University. I realised I forgot another score. Johnsonville ahead of Avalon 12-7. Out at Fraser Park. So plenty of action going on at the moment.
I see Finau Vea off. Tana Mani Lokini on. Here he is.
Well, here he is. And he charges up and crashes into the Upper Hutt defence. He brings some momentum on. Slow coming here for Sexton as he looks to line up a box kick. That's high. And it's gone backwards into the hands of Mellon. And he's been pushed back.
Good counter too there. Oh, Isaac Wong.
Yeah,
Good
Isaac
work,
Wong.
Isaac Wong.
Done extremely well. Here's Netman. Brought down. Brightwell's on at halfback for Upper Hutt. Here's Svensson. And Svensson wrestled to ground. Brightwell has to get down on one knee to give it out to Taramai. And they've got an arm out in favour for Upper Hutt. Brightwell again. It's been kicked through by Campbell. Down to Lawson, but will come back for the penalty. We'll see what that one was for if we can get Mr. Pinder's mic. Another sternum tackle.
He's consistent.
Yep. And they've got to have a shot at goal here, Upper Hutt. Well, that's what they've indicated. And it's going to be, I believe it's going to be Liam Slight that's going to have this shot at goal. Got time off as we just wait for the ball. Well, let's end up going the other way. So Liam Slight to line up this penalty shot at goal. Brother also is in the Upper Hutt squad. Not playing today, Dylan. Mainly plays halfback. It's just that wind's picked up again.
It has.
So, massive kick. About 35 metres away. Well, it's got the distance. And it's a good kick there by Liam Slide. And so 20 plays 15.
Comfortably had the distance, didn't he? He probably had another 10 metres in the bank there. So it's something for OBU to worry about. That can't be giving away penalties. And if he's going to kick those goals like that. I see another replacement here, number 16 on for OBU, Mark Riddell, colloquially known as Nutsack in Prem Reserve Rugby. Another one like Campbell Morehouse. He's had a couple of 5-minute goes the last couple of weeks, but a man who's given so much to the club in the last couple of years, happy for him to get a good opportunity here to play 30 minutes.
Now the restart. 25. Down to Taramai. Pressures into Bean. Pass back down towards Slide. He puts up another high kick. Seems to be a tactic with that late afternoon sun beaming down here at Nairnville Park. Here's Callum Coburg. Oh, this is a good run.
Oh, new man on, Boston Thurlow.
Boston Thurlow on. Oh, he's running freely. Like he's spotting a new headgear. Sexton back out to Manuel. Jonty Riley back out to Bean. And Bean runs into Yeti Tyre Campbell. He's been everywhere in this game today. Is Yeti Tyre Campbell. Here's Borhill. And Isaac Wong. Brought down by Yeti Tyre Campbell again. Sexton. Oh, potentially isolated, but still there for Old Boys University. Here's Callum Coburg straightening. Around the ankles. Good tackle there by Svensson. It's loose ball. Knock on advantage. Play continues. Manuel. It's growing into this game as the second five for the Billy Goats. Here's Jack Riley.
Great offload.
Great offload indeed.
Campbell Morehouse.
Morehouse doing extremely well. Here's Manuel again. Starting to get those dancing feet going.
That man's got to roll out of there, doesn't he?
Surely Taramai been penalised and the advantage has been played for. They cut through Coburg. 3 metres short. Lawson goes himself. Has he got it down? He has. The little fly half gets it over as we look at the replay.
He's so good. Like, he's just a pest. You know, like in the nicest possible way. And he's just into everything. He'll be giving Upper Hutt a real mouthful about, you know, what they've done wrong there. He's just, I'd hate to play against him. He's just slippery and smart and all those good things that a 9-10 should be.
Well, you mentioned Pest in the interview with Mitchell Shields. I asked who's the most difficult player you've had to go up against, and he said Jake Lawson.
Yeah.
I said, I hope he's not like that in the flat.
Yeah.
He said, oh, yes, he's still like that.
I think his mum says the same thing. You know, she's the biggest pest in her life is Jake Lawson. But I say that in the nicest possible way. He's just into everything.
Well, this is quite a crucial try. We're in the midway part of the second half. 20 all, conversion to come. And looks like Upper Hutt player, that's Blaine Netman that was cramping up a bit there in the background. As we wait the conversion attempt. Manuel's conversion is unsuccessful, so the score's a level here. 20 all. And this game is just starting to come alive. Jersey 19, Jack Wright is on for Upper Hutt. Just a reminder, folks, is that after this game, we'll be giving out a Player of the Day voucher to who we decide, Hayden and yourself, who the player that is. You can also contribute as well. If you're a member, you can also mention who you want to be Player of the Day. Here's Lochini. This time going sideways instead of straight. Here's Hunter Kennedy now. Oh, was there arms in that? No, is the call from referee Pinder, so the arm's out. And Sexton marshalling the forwards. Back out to Irving. Riley, surrounded by Wright.
Is that another sternum tackle that
Another sternum tackle that he's Pinder said, yes. I suppose when Nathan goes back and reviews his game, I think there'll be probably roughly about more than 10 sternum tackle penalties, close to it, I think. So.
Couple of seatbelt tackles in there as well.
Yeah, exactly. So the kick has gone into touch.
What does the man of the match voucher give you?
$20 at Joe's Garage Wellington.
Oh,
so.
yeah, good. Great spot. Harry Irving would be my vote so far, depending on how the result goes.
That's right. He's been going pretty well today. Yeti Ty Campbell for Upper Hutt as well has been going pretty good.
He's into everything, isn't he?
Oh, good tackle that time there by Kenny Talpool. And wrapped up. They're looking to hold him up. Ball's been called, and so Upper Hutt swarm in. And they get the turnover. And it's going to be a scrum here for Upper Hutt, 11 metres inside All Boys University territory.
Yeah, 19, Jack Wright from Upper Hutt there with the judo move. Get your hips lower than the ball carrier's hips. Really hard to get down to deck. He's done really well there.
Well,
what do we know about Jack Wright? He's
Jack Wright. He's works at Panhead actually.
Sorry, works
at Panhead.
Panhead.
Yeah, here in Upper Hutt. Played Wellington under 19s, also Wellington 7s. Debuted back in 2018 for Upper Hutt against Hutt All Boys Marist. So he's been around for a while.
Probably a good man to know, isn't he? He works at Panhead. He might be
Discount. Here's Brightwell. Big charge here by Upper Hutt now. They're about 12 away from the 22. Here's Taramai. Wrapped up by Jack Riley. Now they're playing a bit more freely here, Upper Hutt. There's Mellon into the 22 now. Here's Jack Wright. They're getting good meters here, the Rams now. Here's Polglaze. They have to release now, Old Boys University. It's being knocked on, has it?
He said knock back.
Knock back is the call.
Rugby league, that's a knock on.
Yeah. Taramai. The 22. Still centre field. Oh, good offload. Excellent offload out to Teo. It's been knocked on. And it's been kicked down. Back down to Tukakino. Svensson. Straightens. Offloads to Yeti Tai. Campbell. Gets around Shields. Still going as Campbell. The opportunity to score in the corner for Hunt. And he's got two tries. And Upper Hutt are back in the lead. As we look at that replay.
It's Campbell again, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Yeti Tai Campbell with
Great
those
offload,
dancing
great
feet.
hands.
And gives it out to Sean Hunt, and that is now 2 tries for him in the game. Just like that, Upper Hutt straight back with about 15 minutes to go. Liam Slight's conversion. 5 outside the 22. 10 in from the southern touchline. As hush descends across Nairnville Park. And Slight. Distance is good. And the conversion is good. And it's a 7-point margin now.
He's kicked really well today, hasn't he? Liam Slight.
Well, let's have some score updates. Johnsonville 22, Avalon 7. Oh, it's tightened up at the Hutt Rec. 27-26, Hutt over Tawa. 32-3, Marist ahead of Wellington. 43-19, Petone ahead of Norths. 17-0, Wainui ahead of Oris. 31-13, Hornehi trailing Parramatta Plymerton. And according to the WRFU site, Hayden, it says it's 20-0 to Upper Hutt OBU. I think someone's deliberately not put Old Boys University's points on.
I think that's the Rugby Explorer app, isn't it?
It is.
Managers have to fill in.
Well, has that gone 10? No, it hasn't.
Goes from bad to worse, doesn't it?
So, here is just creeping in. Old Boys University's game.
That Eastern Suburbs Derby MSP Axman.
Yeah,
Bit of
it
a
is.
blowout, is it?
Bit of a blowout now, yeah. I thought that would have been quite close because there's a few Wellington players that previously used to play for Marist St. Pat's.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
If you're coming this way, stay less than an arm's length from the scrum. It's 1 metre. Yeah. An arm's length from the scrum.
It's a new one, arm links away from the scrum, the halfback being told. So Brightwell feeds. Oh, great scrum by
Great
Old Boys
scrum.
University. But Upper Hutt get it out just in time. And that is gone. One bounce into touch. And so Old Boys University push back towards their 22.
Yeah, with 12 minutes to play, Upper Hutt say, if you've got enough, score from your own 22. It's a high percentage footy.
Maybe that decision for Upper Hutt in the first half might be paying trumps because this wind is just roared in. Just when Old Boys University sitting up their line out. Secured at the front. Now Old Boys University out to the backs. Oh, right, misses the tackle. Oh, look, Kenny. Here's Kennedy. Straightening and wrestling forward, and they're looking to hold him up. He gets it out just in time, but it's been knocked on. It's on there, Jack Riley. Didn't see it coming. And so Upper Hutt now. Look at Keno. Looks for the offload. Can't get it. Centre field just outside the 22. Here's Murphy Taramai.
He just doesn't stop, does he, Murphy?
No, he
Terrell?
just
He's got
keeps
a good
going.
Big engine on him.
So he's going to play the full 80 today. There's Brightwell. Wrestling forward into the 22. And here's Holglaze. Upper Hutt look to try and draw in the Old Boys University defenders. Brightwell being harassed at the breakdown. They push forward again. Here's Svensson. Another one who could be playing a full 80 today for Upper Hutt. Slighted acting halfback. Out to Penny Tu'u. And Taramai. 10 away from the line now. And Yeti Ty Campbell playing like a look forward at the moment. Has he lost the ball? He has. No, it's been ruled a penalty. This is directly in front of the post, this penalty, almost.
You think they take 3?
Ooh, the kicking tee's been run out. And the shot has been called.
Imagine the Upper Hutt coaches are screaming into the microphones, get that tee on. Take the 3.
Well, this to extend the margin back to 10. So slight. Just one missed conversion today. He gets another penalty to his name. So 30 points to 20 with 10 minutes to go. It's going to have to be something special here from the home side to win this one would think. So Manuel will look to rectify that error at the last restart. Gone short. This time it's gone over the 10-metre mark, but they've knocked it on. And we're going to come back for the scrum. Right, just over the 10-metre mark. 8 in from the other touchline. Here's a wild game at the Hutt Rec going on too. Tower ahead now, 36-27 over Hutt Old Boys Marist.
Gee whiz.
Petoni's game against Tower round 1 when Petoni demolished them. They were very average that day, Tower, but
they're a slow starting team, always have been.
Always have been.
Yeah. You don't want to get them, with a wet sail in that Jubilee Cup round. That.
No, you don't want to be at Lyndhurst Park in early July, that's for sure.
That OBU scrum's got a lot better.
It certainly has. I'm pushing off. Upper Hutt at scrum time. And Yeti Ty Campbell fended off about three billy goats in that passage of play. Here's the offload. Murphy Taramai on the run. And he's 10 metres away from the 22. Svensson back out to right. Oh, nearly stolen here by Kennedy. Tukakino can go himself here. He's got Coburg dragging him. He's short of the chalk just. Battle stations for the Billy Goats. There's Tupou.
We saying held up?
Have they held up? No, we'll come back for a penalty. And it's offside again. And what do they do here, Upper Hutt? They're going to call for a scrum. 7 minutes to go, 30 points to 20. And they're under the gun here, the Billy Goats at the moment. Looks like jersey 22, Tofilo might be coming on very soon for a home side. It'll be a debut for him. That's if he comes on. As you can hear, that wind in our Atmos mic, it has certainly picked up big time in the second half.
Big moment in the game here. If Upper Hutt can get something out of this possession here, it's a long way back for OBU.
We're hoping for something special here, Old Boys University at scrum time. Just saw only about 2 minutes ago what they nearly achieved.
Campbell Morehouse, Mark Riddell, and Geordie Bean. What have they got?
A defining moment in this fixture. Get in by Brightwell. And Murphy Taramai off the back. Mellon wrapped up very quickly. Here's Polglaze. 2 metres away from the line. Old Boys University do not want to concede here. About 5.5 minutes to go. There's a big gap. Have they got it? No, they're short. And they've been stretched out here. Took a Kino high pass. And he's got 3 tries. Does Sean Hunt. And I think one would think that might probably be
I'm an optimist.
the win.
I'm an optimist, Brad, but even I can see the writing on the wall here. Getting some messages from Dan Keith in Los Angeles. The coverage is getting international.
Oh, well.
He's giving me some critiquing on the commentary. Good to hear from you, Dan. Good to have a conversation with him.
Yeah.
Yesterday, former manager of the Premier side, and obviously the Cambridge Hotel when we were there in force. Always good for your mental health to check in on your mates and have some brave discussions with people. He's always a good one to talk to on the phone. Anyone, if you need his number, just slide into my DMs and he'll give you some counselling over the phone.
Well, here's Liam Slight.
I might need some counselling after this game, to be honest. It hasn't been OBU's best performance. It's to be fair, it's been inaccurate and error-ridden and given away way too many penalties.
Yeah.
Which has just let Upper Hutt build pressure in the right areas of the game for Upper Hutt. White headgear seems to be all the rage.
Does seem to be at the moment,
subject
doesn't
of this
it?
performance. A lot of white headgear out there. You have to be brave to wear white headgear. Stand out.
You certainly
that's
do.
why they wear it.
Scott Waldrum used to wear white headgear back in his playing day as well.
It was to cover his toupee, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Hair extensions or whatever it was.
So, Brightwell fires it back to Slight. He bangs it downtown.
I hope I haven't just outed him that he had hair extensions. But yeah.
It's been kicked up to the top here by Lawson. Look at Kino, straightens. Here's Upper Hutt now, centre field. With about 3 minutes to go. It's 35 points to 20, and here's Yeti Ty Campbell.
Looks easy for him, doesn't it, today?
It does today, yeah. Taramai. Back out to Fletcher Kurt. Well, and actually, Yeti Ty Campbell's on the ground holding his leg. All that running he's done, I'm not surprised. He's probably cramping up. Taramai back out to Jack Wright. Wrestling forward. And Polglaze driven back in a strong loose ball. Still in possession of Upper Hutt. 2.5 minutes to play here at Nairnville Park. There's Mellon. Bends off Wong and brought down. Loose ball again. Lawson just sees it go over the touchline. And there's going to be a quick play here. Hunter Kennedy runs, chips it over.
Oh,
picked up. Picked here by Furlow. On the 10-metre mark. It's slow coming. Upper Hutt look to counter. And they've got the penalty. Holding on. So, a minute and a half to go, and Upper Hutt will have a penalty. The kicking team looks like it's coming out again.
That's the right call.
Yeah. And we're going to have time off here. As Yeti Ty Campbell still coming back up onto his feet. I think he's got a really bad form of the cramp. So Liam Slight, this one about 41 metres away. Eastern try line. And this one to make it 38 points to 20 if possible. So Slight's kick, here's the distance. And it's over. So 38 points to 20.
Blown out a bit the score, hasn't it?
Has now.
From 20 all, they've scored 18 unanswered points, and OBU really haven't been back in
No,
Upper Hutt territory.
not really since that 60th minute mark when Old Boys University scored. They haven't been able to get back inside Upper Hutt's half. So Lawson gets play back underway. Pass back to Slight, and he will kick this safely into touch. And that is full time here in Nairnville Park. And unfortunately for the home side today, they have gone down to a very spirited Upper Hutt Rams team. 38 points to 20. Plenty for Old Boys University to reflect on, Hayden, after this game.
Yeah, a disappointing performance. A positive for me has been obviously people tuning in from Los Angeles, and Dave Calvert on a work trip to Sacramento is tuned in as well. He'll be disappointed with that performance. He has such high standards. Disappointing, but it just shows, I think, that, you know, after sort of 4 really tough games, Petone, Hutt Old Boys, Tawa, Upper Hutt, back to back, it's tough to get up each week. An easier one, touch wood, next week against Avalon. That hopefully we can give some guys some rest and get another 5 points under the belt.
Well, many thanks to Hayden Smith coming on the broadcast again. Always good to have you on board.
Yeah, lovely to be here.
We'll see you down at Leroy's later tonight. That's us in the commentary box today. We will be giving out the Player of the Day voucher, so stay tuned to see who we think it is. In the meantime, many thanks to Tamati Richards and Toby Sharp doing good work behind the camera. And I'm Brad Hudson. Ciao for now. One, two. One, two, 1, 2. All right, our player of the day for Joe's Garage is restaurant, $20, Yeti Ty Campbell. Well done. You have our pick on the player of the day today. How was that game? You seem to be one, not only a back, but playing as a forward a number of times today.
I don't know. I think it was just one of those games. Pretty much everyone has to play everywhere. You know, the boys really bit our mouth guards and dug deep, and like we were able to come away with the win. Quality team, OBU, and sure we'll see them again.
Interesting decision in the first half to play into the wind. It seemed to work well in the second half for you guys.
Yeah, I think during the week we sort of we knew the conditions and pretty much test our game plan, see how well we prepared during the week, just going into the win. So I guess it helped, worked in our favour. We were up at half time, and then second half was a bit easier with that breeze and the sun behind us. So obviously paid off. Coaches on the money.
And you went down with a bit of a leg pain. Is that just a bad form of cramp, is it?
I think, not enough stretching, not enough water as well, too much Coke Zero.
Well done, Yeti Ty, on the win, and all the best for the rest of the season.
Sweet, awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Electrical and mechanical contracting complexity is a given. Who can handle it all? That's where it gets simple. At NME, we spent over 30 years mastering the art of integrated solutions, from high-end electrical and mechanical engineering to comprehensive HVAC and 24/7 maintenance. We don't just fill a gap, we power the whole project. With a team of over 150 experts across New Zealand, we bring the scale of a giant and the dedication of a local partner to every site. NME, Precision Engineering, proven reliability. Visit us at nme.co.nz. Here at Huddy Sports, we love a good game plan. And when it comes to travel, our go-to is Louise Reddy from New Zealand Travel Brokers. Whether it's a sports tour, a family break, or that bucket list trip, she'll get you there stress-free with all the best deals around. She's local, she's experienced, and she backs the game like we do, and she's a great supporter of Huddy Sports. Look up Louise Reddy at louisereddy.nztravelbrokers.co.nz or email louise@louise.reddy@newzealandtravelbrokers.co.nz. Travel smart and travel like a pro. Blocked drains, leaky pipes, don't let plumbing problems sideline your day. Call the team, Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Laying Limited. Mike has been our sponsor since the very beginning. From quick fixes to full renovations, he's got the tools, the team, and the know-how to get the job done right. First time, every time. Local, reliable, and always on time. That's how Mike plays the game. Find Mike Pinfold at Pinfold Plumbing at extra.co.nz 027 430 4351. Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Laying Limited. Also Google Mike Pinfold Plumbing and let the pros handle the flow. Looking for the perfect place to park up? Welcome to Joe's Garage Wellington. Local legend based on Tory Street, where the coffee is always hot, the beer is ice cold, and the food is built to fuel your soul. From a world-class breakfast to kickstart your morning to legendary burgers and late-night entertainment with family and friends, Joe's Garage has got your back. It's honest food, great tunes, and even better company. Joe's Garage Wellington. Swing by, grab a seat, and make yourself at home, because everyone's welcome at Joe's. Joe's Garage Wellington, 56 Tory Street, Te Aro, Wellington. The Huddy Hui. Huddy Sports captivating sports show. The Huddy Hui covers Wellington Club Rugby as well as other sporting topics of debate. Tune in on YouTube during the rugby playing months as host Brad Hudson interviews rugby players and other sporting personalities across the Wellington region and the rest of New Zealand. Catch the Huddy Hui streaming on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and wherever good yarns are heard. The Huddy Hui live on Huddy Sports.
Hi, Gavin Murphy here
And Cassie Murphy.
from G and Higton Funeral Directors.
Don't leave it up to someone else to tell your story. Do it now when you can enjoy being part of the conversation.
With a prepaid funeral, you can have music, readings and venue all chosen by you.
For your free funeral planning pack with everything you need to get started, go to our website at gnhigton.co.nz/pre-planning.